9-1, and it could get even sweeter.
Oh, that's sweet.
Hell of a shot out of Mir. 1 HP as well when he makes that happen.
Sheesh.
1 HP.
Look at all the space he's going for. They're out towards the top side in the meantime, and Shush is under the pump here. They're in.
They are in, and so is down. 3, not quite the 4th. He even transferred into it. A dink, no less, somehow. Jonji, glad he bought his helmet. Cadian surging forward. The free fire's not there. Jonji's a gamer. Tessus still looking to finish it right here with a 1v2. Fate to the fight, pulls it out. Tessus to finish. 16-4. Stylish stuff from the Danes, all things considered. And bad news bears going to be setting their sights on the next game.
Been really limping into a lot of these buy rounds.
Oh, it's just walking into that Zywoo crosshair as well. He doesn't seem to be having too many issues, especially peeking over his own smoke. If his teammates need any help, it seems they will. Call upon him. That's a double dig out of Hades. And a very convincing start to his A take. The pole, 3 frags to the good. He's done it all so far. Evades the nade nicely. Spinks desperately looking for something to equip himself with. And that distraction is perfect. It enables Shox to flank. Hades does not have the health for this, looking for an ace clutch. Some great deagle work, and now even better on the AK. Only Shox stands, and a very quick one on the USP. Ooh, you can see the frustration there on Hades' keep POV and on the camera, but very, very close to a masterful ace.
Yeah, great round. And again, you know, ENCE with these lower buys, they've been able to keep it competitive. Sure, only 5 rounds here, but they have kept this one in touching distance. Would love that 6th because
Apex does well, trades are in, 2v2. Snappy with the bomb on his back, the ramp 1 for 1, and you can see Kyojin holds strong. Okay, so things have changed, it seems. D has managed his angle so well, but time just in favor of Zywoo. Bomb to go down unless he could get the deny. He can't, but now a 1v1. Snappy looking to pull it across the line. Just as the smoke blooms, he holds his nerve and holds his spray. It will be 2 for ENCE in a row. 2
rounds in a row that almost feel like a bit of robbery from ENCE, right? 2 rounds where Vitality looks like they made the right calls, they made the right plays. That one got out of control for a second there, but as soon as Zywoo takes down Diha, I think, yeah, they've done it, they've done enough, but Snappy, big clutch. Now it's going to put some questions into the Vitality camp right now as 2 on the trot in the lost column.
He sees a whole lot. I think Spinks maybe just lost in his comms or looking away elsewhere. Didn't get to pull the trigger on that. Hades does an awful lot from his position. Zywoo, of course, keeps it relatively competitive, but a 1v2 here from Snappy, and love this from him, just holding the nerve and holding that line.
Now, here's the thing. We've just seen a timeout come on in, and it makes a lot of sense because the money there is hovering for Vitality.
That new generation boy, let's get it into our 24th. Could very well be the last of the series. Where did their health go?
Nuked.
Stack nades. This time, Apex gobbles them up. That's 3 nades. That's his recommended daily allowance.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be taking any more of those today. He was real mad on the cam just there, and after a crazy round for them just to win, what a horrible way to kick off the next. They just get the guns back in their hands here.
The problem is it's surrounded by pistols, but just can just chase down these armorless players and it'll be free and easy.
Totally different. Looking on from Catwalk, Cadian, AWP. Gonna take a peek, maybe get the first frag out. But Junior, close with the shotgun op approach. You do love to see that. How's it gonna play out? He does take down Cadian on the swing. Shush with the trade. Now a 1v1. Spongy, half health. Shush just about at half health, and it's Shush that comes out on top. Got the kit, and there shouldn't be any problems right there. Might even save an op out of it. 12-1, ladies and gents. And we are just getting started.
Not a terrible comeback, though, for Bad News Bears, considering they lost 1 to Stound right off the bat from the not play. The unfortunate part was they didn't expect 2 players to be coming in from Catwalk. You saw a player inside constantly looking up towards apartments here just to make sure and refresh. I mean, this position, they should have known he was here. He killed the flank. He killed csgo coming in from window. But
Shox bides his time for the perfect.
Oh, no.
Gets the first. And another one comes in from Doto. Perhaps they can get that bomb down. They are so low. Apex, surely he can finish this off. 16 points of health between the 2 of them. First found, and it is just unloading the mag. He knows how low Spinks is. It's Apex to finish and pulls them into 14th. Very close to finishing things, and it's not bells and whistles for all of them. Snappy's going to struggle to pull out everything he desires. Vitality, though, not necessarily flush for cash either.
Yeah, I think it was just the 1 man surviving. Lucky they can grab that AWP across and make this one work. Lots of money on Apex to drop it. I think both in-game leaders have had a 2v1 clutch in this game so far. impact being felt. And I think the defining fight here was the Suda-Diha fight, right? If that one goes the other way, then this round gets much easier. But the fact that they win out the trades on the site, the fact that Shox only gets one from behind there.
Can do better. They're going ramp, so I doubt it. Instead, they walk into Tessus, who's actually running towards 20 frags in our 16th round of play. Spongy charging up through the ramp, and there's a flying shush. Oh, very precise, good trade. Jonji keeps advantage temporarily. It's taken very quickly back. Junior, one of the two remaining, the double Js. Looking for some juice. Tessus, 6 HP, if you could just dunk.
Oh, catch that
That's
one.
Lovely.
Bowling from Jonji there, that was nice.
Can't get the bomb down necessarily, though, with these two CTs.
Oh, are they going to clear him?
He's got a chance here. Oh, perfect placement of the crosshair, hunting for Stown on the retreat, and good shot from Junior. He's provided they want to go for the top side rotate, and Cajun's going ramp, so this is perfect timing. Oh, they're uncertain either.
Oh, he faked the vent noise there as well, so maybe that was comms because the bomb's going to go down. They've maintained control here of Decon, and Cadian's going to be in the complete wrong place for this now.
Nice.
Because they dropped the Julies for this now.
Nice.
Because they dropped the Julies, it looked like there was a kit in play, and oh dear, oh dear. This one becomes very difficult to retake now. Bomb already getting close to halfway tick. Cadian have to hit a couple of bangers here.
Yeah, he's running out of chances to hit his bangers, and Jonji does just accelerate into the next peak. Wins his duel. 4 frags from Jonji, and he'll take the Julies for good measure as well.
Big J, Little J, the combo getting it done over there. So
Big J, Little J, cardboard box. That's good. Yeah, I like that.
they're able to make this one work. Shot from Tessus to kick things off. And the Julies, well, they didn't get anything done. I think Jonji's going to be... I don't know if he's going to be happy to carry him through. He's going to have him, though, to carry through. So we'll see how the next round of play here. This should be a... I don't want to say a gimme for Bad News Bears. Actually, quite the opposite. This should probably be one of the hard...
In perfect positions, how will Spirit fare having to make those same decisions? ASTRALIS moving up apps fast, waiting for no one. The steps get heard, lots of wood. Typically tappity as they jump out into the A site. Double porch setup will do work as Mir gets a double triple and the molly as well. Everything for Spirit. Blink and you miss it, this round is done unless Magisk has something to say.
Ah, poor Magisk. Ooh,
Okay.
That's a nice tap. But still, he needs 4 more just like that. And yeah, it's going to get brought to a pretty abrupt end. Hell of a round out of Mir.
Yeah, that's big as well, Harry, because if we looked at these scoreboards coming into the half, they're not pretty. Dexter, Magic's having...
Swisher, Mega Brain running up catwalk, catches them with their pants down, but unfortunately for him, Refresh is there to salvage the situation. Stown taking out Jonji as well, just 3 alive and barely that on Shakazula.
Just slowly descends the ladder into Cadian's grasp. It looks like another frag's been found. Swisher on yard falls. It's Refresh to do the damage. And oh, wasn't expecting Shakazula to be so elevated. He's on top of the hut. Should have some bullets. Yeah, does put them into Stown. It's Tessus who doubles up nicely and will finish off the round with some style. Spongy caught out on main and recovering every weapon they
Yeah, they're just going in dry and all the kills coming in. Magisk does one in, the molly burns Chopper out and then jumping over the top. Glaive just trying to finish his spray and 2 kills come through for Spirit. They're holding on. They flip the scales on its head. 3 on 2. Bomb still.
Kyojin as well suddenly arrives. Problem for ENCE. This is supposed to be their round, and now Deagles are tagging up. Diha down to 56, and Apex on for 3. A 4th as well to finish the job. It's only Diha. Apex will be bested. 2 to Diha's name and 1 more to find. It's Kyojin up against him, and lots of time. A battle of wits between these two. And easy as that, Kyojin loses his head. ENCE got a bit scary there towards the end. They ran into the only rifle that was preserved. Vitality do very well to make that costly.
We'll be able to get the buy going. And Kyojin's one of these guys who loves that silence down forward to get a little bit messy for a moment there on short. See all those bodies hitting the deck.
There's one, but now they do close that net around him. Glaive wrestles with the UMP to lock in that kill there, but it is left on to Dupree in a clutch. It's almost worked wonders. Dupree's quite the man to try and get past, though, and Dexter lands that the hard way. Out-positioned,
Nice.
out-red. Dupree with the clutch. The 1v2 locked in for ASTRALIS. It's very, very close, right? The force buy almost works for Team Spirit. And now you're just left heartbroken.
Yeah, that's the worst part as well, because you just want to reforce, really. Like, bomb plant, if they plant, they are 100% reforced. In fact, they still might. I saw an AK come out there at the end, but that's always a temptation. You kill 4 players on a round like that, and you know that buying up would put you on par with the weapons of Astralis, and ecoing would only give them not only more rounds, but let them build up economy while you delay your AKs. So is that temptation enough for Spirit to bite the bullet, or will they just have to concede one more?
Up there alongside Bubsky, he's looking to make this happen. Big swing from Glaive, and he's hit this timing. Now he's a lot closer to these guys in the site. There's the first for Glaive.
Cooked.
Low HP on Mir, and the molly burns him even lower. Will it spread, or is he fine? He's towing the line. It's fire time, and Glaive is going to lock in the round. Astralis 8-1. Big Glaive with another clutch.
Yeah, we love that. Full of them today. And Astralis, nothing can go wrong. Crude walking. Oh, dear. Yeah, playing chicken there, though, in that round, right? Spirit, they go very quiet in the pit. They get the bomb back under control. We have a couple of kills out of nowhere. And this clear from Dexter was dirt. Dupree was tucked in behind the Cold Zero box. He couldn't even trade in time, and somebody grabbed him instead when he tried to swing to take down that orb. You always have faith in Glaive isolating that 1v1. Realizes very quick that the molly get out alive, provided a flash by his teammate back in the cube. And a 5-on-4 that Astralis don't look to concede. Magisk, he has had enough.
Yeah, like everyone else is playing the classic Astralis style. Magisk is like, no.
No, I just want this.
I just push. You know, y'all remember what it was like when I was leading the squad. Y'all remember how crazy the strats got. That's what he's doing, man.
Just go kill, okay.
He's just running them down. Dupree stood back at ramp, like watching him off in the distance. Is this allowed? He says to Glaive, is this fine?
And look at the bomb. This is like, I don't know how you recover this. Like it's you know, you could place your bets here and you would all bet Astralis, I'm sure, but my goodness. Chopper's now giving away his position.
Yeah, now that they've seen the molly, suddenly it's like, oh boy, you done screwed up today. Magisk is in with another.
Okay.
Oh, it might be the ace for Magisk. Oh no, not the ace. 4 in the round, and there he is. Take a bow, Magisk.
29th bullet, baby. Saves one for later. Saves one for...
Okay, Dexter.
Reasonable.
Poor Lucky, bro.
Unlucky, bro.
That is devastating. All right.
They're still going to commit. They're not scared away, but maybe they should be.
Maybe they should.
No.
Oh my God, the Deagle. Magic's with 3. They just feed the beast. They feed him on short. Dupree is a dead man walking, and the Deagles get it done. Team Spirit. All right, we see you, Team Spirit.
Yeah, we haven't really had to see any of their, you know, force buys or ecos this game, right? They're never fun on Dust 2 on either half, but Spirit, they finally lose a pistol. They're put down to pistols themselves, and they get it done. Lovely start from Dexter, and just, you know, that wasn't Deagle body spam. Double headshot, and then the body shot for Magix.
2 on the trot here for Vitality. This will be the 3rd in a row if they're able to close it out. Doesn't look like anybody from Vitality is necessarily slouching in this. You got 15 kills apiece for the likes of Apex and Zywoo. 10 for Masuda and Kyojin, and then Shox is on 9.
Valuable to the ENCE org, or if you make a big enough name for yourself, you know, down the road, maybe you're moving on to another squad if they like what they see out of your performances.
Hey, the new Polish super team. You think back to the Golden Five, if that could potentially happen.
Yeah.
You have Diha, you have Mihu all doing well.
I gave up on a Polish super team a long time ago. As soon as Taz and Neo and Pasha retired, I was, you know, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Well, you know what? I'm actually curious. Obviously, being like an ex-player back in the day, being a coach.
45 on the clock. No rush necessarily. There's only an incendiary to keep them at bay for now from the CT's remaining utility.
Oh, it's passed.
Just a glimpse of the elbow of Hades, and Zywoo's not missing much into the head of Doto. More problems for ENCE. And that's not the only man waiting to receive you on the site. Another wide swing, confirms it's Tetris and plucks him from the air. It's Snappy to do it all. He won't clear his corners, and it's all too easy for Shox to collect. Great shooting from Zywoo, and does ward them off the A site for future rounds.
Yeah, it felt like Shox was a safety net there regardless, right? Because you knew that Zywoo was going to get at least 1, and then Shox could have mopped up the rest, but not really needed until that final frag there, and Vitality up to 7. Now, this is much more competitive than our first series in the day. And this jarring push, I guess it takes the surprise away, right? If they push and they're able to kind of put ENCE on the back foot, Snappy's now having a call with the mystery around the corner. They're not able to necessarily set the tone.
2-1-2 and minute time to play with.
Junior on the AWP back of the site is going to go try to grab that bomb. Didn't see the player coming through smoke, so that's going to be a big problem. Stowner and Shoosh do not want to let them plant this bomb. No mercy, no quarter given. Junior not up for hitting the shot, and neither is Jonesy. What was probably the closest round there for the side of BNB. Spirals quickly out of control, and it's heroic to put double digits up. No response from BNB just yet.
I mean, to be fair to them, like, would you really expect them to not have more players towards A? I mean, as we saw, fantastic shot at Junior. If he continued to push, he would have had the site completely open. And then they get to kill Natessas, who was like the lone defender, but not able to rotate their players in time. Able to get that bomb down for the post plan. And as you mentioned, not seeing that first player pushing through the smoke definitely caused them some problems. And you can see some frustrations in their eyes as well.
I'm thinking that's a camera thing from what I just saw, or otherwise he's like slowly turning into a...
Open, Spinks does deliver the one. ZywOo, though, exists, and that's enough for a double. 2-on-2.
Oh,
Shox
no!
does get caught out by Hades Orb, but it's a 1v1. 30 seconds as Snappy plants B. Misuta a Deagle, he'll have weapons to retrieve. Snappy's got full util as well, so he can surely isolate this. Oh, what? Misuta with the Scorcher!
They're waiting for the kill. They know he's got the AWP. He got a kill earlier. And so they're still both back down in the pit. Will they expect this position? Doesn't look like it. Crossing in, that's the bomb. Lucky looking for the other player, looking for the cover, he can't find it. Magic's back down in the pit, Lucky drops, and they should hear that, but he still hits it. 1v1 now, Lucky, missed shot, another chance, and he'll nail it. 9-1, Astralis, nothing can go wrong for them right now. They've got clutches coming out of the wazoo. And Spirit bow down to the Danes. Oh my goodness. That's the last place you expect the AWP to come from in the clutch. Especially considering he was B from the get-go, right? He was the guy to get the kill off the top of the wall. So you're also expecting a CT rotate. You don't often see an AWP run down Banana and flank caps. But Lucky's just that kind of guy. Great entries from Magix as well. Such a shame that it falls on dead ears.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.